so excited to be able to share this news with you. It has been a journey during COVID-19 and everything that I've had to go through and all the fighting I've had to do, advocating I've had to do to have access to medical care during this COVID-19. And it has been a terrifying time. Everything has been a battle. I've had to fight for everything, and at times I've been left to suffer and just kind of like, well, we can't get you in, and I had to accept that. And the latest thing is that with the Rinvoq, we know that one of the possible side effects is it can tear your intestines. So I have been having stomach pain for 2 months now, and finally I'm going to get that answer, and that is what I'm super excited about. I had to get blood work done, and that was an experience in itself because I went down there pulling the mask on. I'm claustrophobic, so I can't breathe, right? And the place where I usually get my blood drawn is closed down, so I'm a hard poke, so the one that usually is able to get my blood very easily, I have no access to. So I go to a nurse, and she just has to dig and poke several times. But not only that, the lady across from me who's getting her blood drawn, she's getting it drawn. Blood goes everywhere. OMG. Yes, blood everywhere. I'm freaking out. I can't breathe. Blood's going everywhere. She leaves. They finish up with me, and as I leave, there is a trail of blood, people. You better believe I told those nurses, hey, you got blood, OMG, what's going on? Lord Jesus, get me out of here. So I race out of there, get home safe. As I go to the hospital today, because I have to drink some contrast so they can see everything in my intestines, digestive system, to see what's going on. I sit outside, they don't even let you in the hospital, right? So I go, and the radiologist brings it to me, hands it to me, and says, this, I promise you, this will be the most disgusting drink you've ever drinking in your life. Okay, give me 2. So I get that. And, I have just been going back and forth. Lord Jesus, do I fight for this surgery that I know I need? My other arm needs to be done. And the problem is this. There is a certain time span, right? Not time span, but, well, I guess it is. If it is not operated on, and you prolong it, and if you let it go too long, it becomes inoperable, and I face losing my arm if they don't get me in that operating room soon, right? I don't know when that's going to be possible. They're telling me no, and I'm like, Lord, I just don't have any control. All I can do is put my life into your hands. So I did that every night. Lord, I just give it to you. I'm not going to think about it. I don't have any control over it. It's not possible. It's not an option at this point. So I'm telling myself, I can do it. I can go for another year. I can handle this pain. It's okay. It's not that bad, right? And so I put it out of my mind, and, going to work and being able to work really has helped me not to focus on the things I can't change. So I continue praying about it. I even had a dream about it where they had the operating, I was getting prepped and something went wrong. So I'm like, okay, that's a sign. I'm not supposed to have this surgery. And so I let it go. I said, but Lord, you know the pain that I'm experiencing. My arm feels like it's just dangling, and it probably really is. But I'm not going to worry about it. Maybe it's a fight I shouldn't fight. Maybe it's unsafe. Maybe it's just, I said, Lord, in your time, I still have fight left in me. I'm just going to trust you with it. I did call my orthopedic surgeon this morning because they did tell me to follow up in May just to, see what's going on and where they're at. So I did. No answer. So as I'm driving home from the hospital, I get a phone call from my orthopedic surgeon nurse, right? And she starts telling me things, and it kind of went over my head because all I heard was, I thought I heard, we can't do it. We're only doing it for, she said inpatient, but in my head, I heard outpatient. And I said, okay, so what do I do from here on out? Do I just call occasionally and get an update to see, are you guys going to call me when I can go in, or you can help me? And she says, how does June 15th sound? What? It sounds great. And it sounds great. I hate this surgery. It's brutal, and I didn't do well last time. So my family, understandably so, wasn't as excited about this news as I am. And I understand that because they had to watch me suffer. and couldn't do anything about it. And it was brutal. That's all I could say. It was very brutal. So I understand where they're coming from. However, I have just been psyching myself out, saying, I'm okay, I can do it, and God, just get me what I need today. Just get me through today. But the problem is this, the flare-up is back. Full effect in the arm. And so when it gets this bad, it travels throughout the body, and without the treatment, I am going into a full body flare up. And that's what I'm experiencing with all of that pain. So this is just wonderful to me, because I have just been in so much pain. And that's why I haven't been doing videos. Is at night when I go to sleep, I really fear the night and I dread it, because it just feels like no matter what way I move, like my arms are being pulled out of my socket, my feet, the pressure, there's just no relief at all. So I suffer a lot in the night, and this gives me hope. And these past few nights have been the worst. The past few days have been the worst. I haven't been able to walk because the bottom of my feet are swollen now, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I could be bedridden very soon here. And then I get this news, I can get you in the operating room, so I don't have to pretend that this doesn't hurt anymore. I'm telling you, the pain is bad enough that I'm super excited that this is possible. Please keep praying for me, because it does mean I will be doing it alone, but I'm never alone, because I always have God. He opened up every door in every struggle at the time I needed it. It all happened because of your prayers, and that just confirms, and I know that he is with me. And he knew that I was at my lowest, and he sent me all of you, because I have been showered in the love of all of you with your donations to, I've decided to do the virtual arthritis walk on May 16th. And I did not expect any donations during this time. And I'm like, I'm just going to do it because the Arthritis Foundation has given me a platform to share my story, contact Congress, all of my state legislators, to be able to share my story and let them know what's going on, to be able to advocate not only for myself, but for the 23 million nationwide patients that suffer from rheumatoid arthritis, and 54 million that nationwide that suffer from some type of arthritis. So I posted it late last night. Within an hour, I had a donation, a pretty large one, and they just keep coming and coming and coming, and I'm so overwhelmed that the love that I'm feeling from you guys, I've just been in tears all day, because the blessings haven't stopped. Even a student gave me a Starbucks gift card today. I'm just like, oh my goodness, Lord Jesus, thank you. You knew I was at one of my lowest points and feeling hopeless and thinking that I would be bedridden within a few days. But today you give me hope, and you let me know that though this surgery I may be alone, I'm not, because you are with me. I fear not, because you are with me. So let that be a testimony of faith and of God's love and mercy. And he never forsakes us, even when we can't see it in the darkest of times. I'm just so overwhelmed with his love. So I will keep you updated. Thank you, all of you who have showered your love with me, showered me with love. I'm in awe. Thank you for being by my side, and helping me fight during this battle. I love you all, and until next time, I'm signing off. There are such things as miracles.